One of my absolute favorite things to do in the world is to go hiking. And some of my favorite hikes have been solo hikes. If you are thinking that you want to go out and start doing some hiking alone, stay with me and I'm going to share with you 10 steps that you can take to feel a little more confident when you hit those trails alone. Hey y'all, and welcome. If you're new here, I'm Christy the Gen X Gypsy, helping you to travel better so you can focus on making unforgettable memories. And today I want to help you make those memories in the great outdoors. There's nothing I love better than going in search of a vista, a waterfall, or maybe even a glimpse of wildlife from a very safe distance, of course. So today I'm going to share with you my 10 steps for feeling safe and secure when you go out solo hiking. Let's go. Number 1 is to not forget to pack your 10 essentials. What are the 10 essentials, you might ask? Well, they are the 10 items that outdoor enthusiasts have agreed upon are the most important things that you should be taking out into the wilderness with you. I just did a whole video all about the 10 essentials, and I'll link it below in the description so you can go check it out after you finish watching this one. I outline all of the 10 essentials and what each of them is supposed to do. Before you head out on any hike, make sure you text someone where you're going, when you plan on starting the hike, and when you plan on finishing the hike. And if you want to go an extra mile, make sure to send them a selfie of you right before you go on the hike if you have cell phone service. That way they know what you're wearing if they do have to report something. But the most important thing is to not forget to text them when you are finished with the hike or when you get back home. Make sure you bring a power bank with you when you are hiking by yourself, and of course the cables that go along with charging your phone. When you are hiking, a lot of times you're going to be outside a cell phone service and your phone's going to keep looking for a cell tower to connect to, and that runs down the battery. If you put it on airplane mode, you can avoid that, but if you're taking a lot of video and pictures, you're still going to run that battery down. And if you're hiking when it's cold, like I am today, the cold weather will run your battery down a lot faster too. So just make sure to pack a fully charged portable charger to bring with you and your cables. When you're hiking by yourself, it's really important to have a trail map along with you. One way to do that is to take a picture of the trail map at the beginning of the trailhead if it's available. Otherwise, make sure you have a trail map that you've taken a picture of on your camera, because there's a lot of times that you're not going to have Wi-Fi or cell phone service to be able to pull something up when you are out hiking. Hey y'all, this is future Christy. I was in the middle of editing when I realized that 2 of the segments for this video are unavailable to be used. One I accidentally filmed in fast forward, and the other one I just can't find. I think it accidentally got erased. Ay. You know, the learning curve for doing these videos is just a little steep. So I'm adding them in here so that you know all 10 steps that you need to take in order to be safe in the woods alone. This one is that you need to make sure you have plenty of water and food with you. Even if you don't think you're going to get hungry on the hike, throw in some nuts or, you know, a protein or granola bar or something like that. And always make sure you have plenty of water with you. It's the easiest thing you can do to be safe on a hike. And you know what else is easy? Tapping that thumbs up button and letting the algorithm know that you like this video. That way it can spread to more people like you. Now for the second part that disappeared is to carry a whistle with you into the woods. This way you can, you know, scare off the animals if they get a little close, or maybe other humans if they get a little close. If you're feeling extra intimidated, you could also throw in some bear spray or mace if you feel comfortable using those things. Just, you know, it's good to have as a safety item, especially when you are hiking alone. No matter what season it is, don't forget to pack your hiking poles, because if you're doing a hike that you've never done before, you never know when you might need these bad boys, and they don't really take up that much space. If you are hiking anytime between October and April and you're anywhere where it might get a little icy, I would highly encourage you to pack a pair of yak tracks. They're not very expensive and they are super helpful if it gets icy on the trail. They slide over any pair of shoes really easy and they're only like 30 bucks. When you're hiking alone, leave your headphones and your earbuds at home. You need to be able to hear what is going on around you when you're out hiking. You want to make sure that you don't sneak up on, some sort of wildlife you don't want to sneak up on, or have that wildlife sneak up behind you when you can't hear it. So leave your headphones for listening on your regular walks at home. But when you're hiking, just, enjoy all the nature sounds, like that waterfall you can hear in the distance right now. Bring a comfortable pair of shoes to change into after you're done with your hike. I bring my Uggs in the wintertime, but in the summertime, I just throw in a pair of flip-flops. I also like to bring a towel in case I get wet or muddy for some reason, a shirt to change into in case I get really sweaty or I get wet for some other reason, and a baseball hat to throw on in case my hair looks pretty gross after wearing a knit hat all day. This one might be a little TMI, but it's one that's come to my attention fairly recently that I probably should start carrying on my hikes with me. And that is an extra pair of underwear, toilet paper, and wipes in a Ziploc baggie. As I'm getting older, I've talked about this before, my stomach is having some issues, and sometimes I don't even know that my stomach is having some issues until, I go to use the restroom. Well, that happened recently and I had to go commando on my way home. So this is something new that I am adding, and I think if you're going on a solo hike, it's not a bad idea for you to throw it in as well, for all sorts of reasons, not just finicky stomachs. If you are planning to do some solo hiking as part of a solocation, check out this video next. Adventure awaits you, my kindred spirits, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.